Good morning. Coming up, should the new COVID relief bill be officially named Spends with Benefits? And what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Good morning, this is Weekly Supported, I'm Willem Roelants. Well, if you're in a pinch for holiday gift ideas for your least favorite family member, Lego has you covered this holiday season. In a startling collaboration, the Danish toy company has joined forces with the Bloc Québécois for a limited edition set of Block Blocks. The limited run set includes 3 buildable play sets, including a Lego map of Canada with Quebec made of solid gold blocks, a set where the minifigures actually smell like French people, and a normal Lego City set, but they refuse to put English on the box. We're told the instructions for all 3 of these sets are also only in French. Even the pictures. Now, the Bloc Québécois leader, Yves-François Blanchet, was reached for comment on this shocking collaboration, but refused to answer, instead resorting to slurring together sounds in a mocking manner. Our Quebec correspondent later told us, actually that's what French sounds like, and added, if we get our way, everyone on this stupid planet will speak French soon enough, except France. We'll make France speak German. Now, Quebec Premier François Legault says the Legault family is also in no way affiliated with the Lego Group. And a large castle has erupted in the middle of Central Park today on the anniversary of former New York Mayor Edward Koch's death. In the hallways of the castle, our team discovered portraits of New York City from the 80s titled The Good Old Days, along with a stunningly realistic portrait of Rudy Giuliani, as if somehow the very soul of the man was trapped inside. As we ventured deeper into the mysterious castle, though, we came across, unsurprisingly, former Mayor of New York Edward Koch himself, standing before us in the Great Hall. He told us, no one's gonna believe your fake news anyway, and the libs are taking a dump on this city. He then vaporized our cameras, turned to steam, and dissipated into the castle walls. As we moved even deeper within the catacombs of Koch Castle, what we found may shock you. We discovered a single dark subway station nested in the sewers of New York. When we boarded the train, though, we noticed a ghostly Grim Reaper type character at the helm. Upon approaching the driver, our cameraman was physically transformed into what I can only describe as pure irony. Now, the rest of our team, catching a glimpse of the figure, discovered very much to our dismay that the conductor was in fact Senator Mitch McConnell, who cackled as the doors locked behind us. Behind his cold, dead eyes, though, we could see sadness, and we realized that the things he loved had been stolen from him. After rounding up and returning the last of his slaves, we were allowed off the train. Now, after stepping off the train, we were almost ready to cut our losses and leave the castle, but as we packed our things, we were once again confronted with former New York Mayor Edward Koch. After many grueling hours of fighting, we finally read him the New York City Taxi Union's Fair Work Agreement, and he crumbled the brimstone. Now, Koch claims he will return in 100 years, but we'll see about that, Kochula. And finally, the founders of the Black Lives Matter movement are calling the Free the Nipple campaign racist, as they say, black people don't have nipples. Now, BLM founder Alicia Garza, who we believe is herself black, insisted over Skype meeting that, quote, they just don't have nipples. They just aren't there. We know. We checked all the black people ourselves. They don't have any. She added, don't ask me where they went, but they're all clean. Now, many are calling this statement about nipples from Garza absurd, but as our investigative team points out, we couldn't find any either. Our team, led by intern Robert Reedley, took to the streets this morning asking any and every black person we spoke to please show us your nipples. And don't worry, this isn't being broadcast live. Just come on, take your shirt off. Interestingly enough, none of the women we spoke to were themselves willing to free the nipple, but Robert was maced 18 times. Now, we tried to approach Garza in person for a follow-up statement, but upon seeing the arrival of our news van, she promptly started shifting colors like a chameleon and disappeared into the environment. When our thermal cameras failed to pick up a heat signature from Garza, we began swiping through the air with comically large butterfly nets, but to no avail. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. Remember to share this video and subscribe to get more updates from North America and nowhere else.